Don't get it twisted. You're watching Toxic Rides.
I like the way it's going down. I like the way it's going down.
My name is Perry Bunker. This is my 86 Monte Carlo. The name of it's White Privilege.
We gonna set it off, yeah. Your P batters in the spot, yeah. Then let's go, yeah. Where the party at? Where you see P in it? Pulling up at the spot, pushing the V10. Cars lined up like a parade. Chicks in the line with their back out, damn near crack out. You feeling me? Remember the name, boy. The one that be in Raleigh live every week, yeah. The same.
Basically, the reason why, obviously the car is white, so that's why we named it White Privilege, but it's also more of the fact to do with the lowrider police and Nazis that, you know, think they got to have an opinion about everybody else and what everybody else does. You know, being 30 years in the game, I just kind of wanted to change it up instead of having to worry about, you know, having a drop top Impala or a 59 rag, which I'm building currently. I kind of just wanted to show everybody, hey, it's cool to roll a Monte Carlo. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't worried about what everybody else does.
Right.
Know?
Now I know that you built. Is that Homies LS?
Yeah, the Homies edition, the black LS.
Incredible car. Now, what made you get another LS?
I just like them. I'm just
right.
Yeah, I just like them. Started to build a Regal, and then this car come available, so I just kind of went with it, you know. So
cool.
That's kind of, but anyway, you know, in detail, that's kind of where the name comes from. It's more like a joke, is the privilege of having a Monte Carlo versus having to have a, you know, a drop top and, you know, 59, 58, keeping up with everybody else, you know.
Right.
It's not a necessity.
Right. Now, I was here when the car first got here, with the gray car, and I was wondering, like, oh damn, what is Perry gonna do now? Because I know the cars that you put out are some incredible cars. When I saw it, I never expected it to be like this. So, what was the idea of the paint choice and then the graphics that's on the car?
Well, I painted it once, and it was pretty simple. I just did some simple patterns on the roof and pinstriping and leafing on the side, and I was gonna somewhat just leave the car remotely stock, I guess you could say. The car was actually stolen from where it was sitting at, right in the spot actually, and
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember.
The car was stolen, and anyway, they tore the interior up. They cut the interior up and trashed the interior, and the car was actually found down in Cobb County. Cobb County police actually, they're the ones that actually found it, but great job that they did. But it wasn't lowrider related. The theft was not lowrider related. It was some local stuff or whatever, you know. So basically, once I got the car back, I decided to get the interior done, and one thing led to another, and we started painting, and Victor Santos come down and helped me do the patterns on it, all the way around on it, and Victor's real good at what he does.
Right,
so,
right.
We laid the flake down, and the whole car was flaked, and then we started building off of that. And, I also wanted some solid colors put in it, along with the candies. So we chopped it all up, and where it come from. So,
all right, now what did you do for the setup?
The setup's all Pitbull hydraulics.
Okay.
That's my boy Brent out of Kentucky. Pretty much all I run in my cars is Brent's stuff, Pitbull stuff. So it's just a single pump to the nose with a piston tank, but I don't like pistons, so I run bladders. So
gotcha.
It's a single bladder to the nose, and then rear independence on the rear. You know, you got to have that 3 a little bit. So
Gotcha. And I see fully frame off.
Oh yeah, it's
Fully
full
frame
Yeah,
off.
it's a full frame car. Yeah, it's all painted. And, same thing. We did the frame, candy and a few solid stuff, and then we did the pinstriping and leafing on it, and the whole bottom side of the car is actually sprayed white too, along with the chrome. So it's all blue, white, and chrome on the bottom too, all the way
Perfect.
through.
Perfect. And now we move to the interior. I see you got some engraved stuff. I see a lot of engraving on the car.
Yeah,
What-
most of the engraving, some of it's from Crazy Cuddy, and some of it is from my boy Armando in Phoenix, Armando Prime One, real good guy to do business with. But several of the things was from him, and then all the trim here and everything was from him, and some of the small items was from Crazy Cuddy. So.
Now I see that you got the sliding rag instead of the glass sunroof. What was the idea behind that one?
The idea behind that one. The car actually had a old school 80s style sunroof, pop up, unlatched sunroof,
Right,
popped
right.
up. And we was at a show up in North Carolina, and I had it out. I pulled it out, and I put it back in, and we got ready to go that Sunday. And we come down the road, which I was going to change it anyway, but we come down the road and it sucked it right out of the car, and we got back here from North Carolina and didn't have no sunroof. So so we went in and cut it and put a 45-inch sliding rag in it, and wasn't no problem. One of my club members, Marco, he helped me cut the hole and drop it in. We did it in a few hours. Wasn't no big deal.
Okay. Now let's go to the motor. What you got under the hood?
The motor is a 383 stroker, balanced, blueprinted, all that good crap. It's also got we fuel injected it with the Holly Sniper fuel injection. It's got a mother thumper cam in it. So yeah, it's kind of the motor's kind of stupid.
So the car runs like all your projects. They're great running cars.
Yeah, when it's kind of when you go to Miami and you pull up to the Donk Boys and they start getting excited about it, then
Right.
you figure it's doing pretty good on that end of it.
And last but not least, let everybody know where you're from and what car club you represent.
Justified Car Club. We've been, I think we're about 7 years in right now, about 14 members. Georgia, South Carolina, and got, I think, one guy in North Carolina, I believe, but mainly around this area here. And been in it for many, many years, though. So.
Perfect. And that's all we needed. Appreciate it, Perry.
When you hear
Yeah.
what I
Oh,
ESP Night Flow exclusive holla.
that's what it is, baby.
You hear Christy in the building.
We gon' take it there. P Batters.
Remix, I got P Batters in the building.
Man, you know the hood listening right now, baby.
Hey, turn it up.
It will be a big death.
Listen to me, I got a beautiful
Where we at, nigga?
Let's go.
I'm about cheese. You must be lactose intolerant. Spit bars of death. Pack toast for arguments. If something jump off, I don't wanna be slumped off. So I play my wolves close, trying to get jumps off. I wipe the crumbs off the table, got a clean plate. Cops don't roll deep enough to make my team shake. We handle our business, handling business. Got beef, handle your business. I eat that, you handle the dishes.